Hello everyone, Amradorn here and welcome back to Am's Journeys. I hope you're having a good day today. I'm doing pretty good. In my last episode, I built this nether portal tree behind me, and I think it worked out pretty good. It could use a little touching up. Maybe for as big as this base is, the canopy should be a little bit bigger. And I don't know, maybe using spruce leaves wasn't the best choice. I may take another look at it a little bit later and see what we can do to kind of liven it up a little bit more. But I like the way it worked. I also talked about the possibility of building a bridge over here, and I've actually gone ahead and done that. It's a fairly simple wooden bridge. Used spruce logs for the sides, put down some planks across here, and used spruce fences for the railing. Yeah, maybe a little overdone with the torches, but this bridge works pretty good and solidifies the roadway that leads from the cave over there um, over to this little village. So we've got that all set up. This tree, of course, will lead to our Nether Hub area and eventually our industrial area once we get that fully set up. Now, this structure here is something I'm going to be working on fairly soon. And this is going to be a house that covers up what is going to be an automatic chicken cooker. I know I have these chickens over here in the village itself, and they are laying eggs and stuff for me, which is cool, but they're not really providing any meat. And so I want to be able to take and set up an automatic chicken cooker so that I can get that up and running and have a fairly reliable source of food. And I'm just gonna build a house here and put it inside. And I think this will work pretty good. But that's not really what I plan to work on today. What I'm going to work on today is over here by the cave. So let me head over there and I should be back. Okay, so we're over here at the cave base that we set up very early in the series. This was essentially our starter area. Don't look at that head. And we're getting ready to build over on that side over there, and that is going to be kind of a Greek Roman-esque type area. And in order to get over there, I wanted a road. So I have laid down this platform type road that leads up to a tunnel over here that then goes across and over to what will be kind of our ancient Greek city. And then over there is going to be where our Parthenon is going to be. So I've got this built and put together, and what I want to do this episode is I want to start working on basically filling this in, because obviously this looks very unusual and odd sticking out here on the side of this mountain. It's night, so I'm going to go ahead and sleep, and we'll be back. Well, apparently a creeper snuck in as I was trying to sleep and blew up some stuff. Let's try to put this back in here. All right. Put that head back there. That head that doesn't exist. Oh, we lost our furnace. Let's see. And our work table that we had here. Alright, well, I'll have to fix that. And that as well. Okay. So we'll have to get that fixed. But okay, so like I said, what I want to work on today is this area here. I kind of want to build. I'm going to have to build basically a cliffside here for this area, and so to make it stand up here and actually be solid. So we're going to get rid of these bushes. And we are going to get rid of the sugar cane right here because it won't really be out doing us any good underneath there. And besides, we've got a pretty good stash of sugar cane over here, so we can put this away. And then I am going to start building up along here. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to use some stone for most of this. Okay. So I kind of using some of F-Swip's building ideas. We're just going to make, our framework here for us to work with. And of course, we'll need to, clean out some places where sand and stuff is at, and kind of go up along here. And I am going to end up having to go down into the water to get some of this. Okay. And I do want a lip on this. I don't want to have, this not be protected in some form or fashion. So let me jump into a time lapse and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so as you can see, I have run out of smooth stone. So I had to switch over to cobble, which looks terrible and will need to be fixed. But you can kind of see where I'm going with this. I've got in a framework for the terraforming that I'm doing, and I'm going to be making this cliffside that kind of rises up with the road um, to the cave or to the tunnel that's over on the other side, and it'll look, kind of as we go. There'll be a little bit of a grassy area um, up here once we get that in. But for the most part, it's going to be nice smooth stone all the way. The other thing I need to do is I need to get a whole bunch of torches made and put in underneath of there. Otherwise, I'm going to end up having an unplanned mob farm underneath of this road system. And that is not what we want. I already have enough problems with mobs running around as it is. So I'm going to have to take some time to gather up some more stone. I'm realizing I really kind of need to build a super smelter, and I don't have one yet. I really need to get to work on this industrial area. I think that'll make gathering resources a whole lot easier once I get that set up. But for now, let me go ahead and gather up some stone and some torches, and I shall be back. Well, I am almost out of stone yet again, so I think I'm going to have to go work on something else for a while. But I think this is turning out fairly well. Let's go over here a little bit and see if we can get a good look at this. A little rough, maybe. But I kind of like where it's going. I think maybe we could use a little bit more dirt over there to give it a little bit of color. So I'm not going to have any way of putting grass on there because I really don't have silk touch yet. So I may want to wait a little bit before I go too far with that. But I think that is looking fairly well. Now, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to need to build a tunnel here. But one of the first things that I want to build over here is going to be a little quarry, because this area, this project that I'm building over here, is going to require lots of quartz. And while quartz is obtainable by going into the nether and farming it, is that really a snow block that's like up there in midair? Okay. While quartz is obtainable through the nether, it's not really the best way to get it anymore. And that really is going to be by villager and villager trading. So I kind of need a place to build a quarry. And I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it. What's out here? I'm not really sure what all is out in this direction. I haven't explored too far. This, this little pit area right here could actually be a pretty cool looking quarry, I think. And so the hard part, of course, is going to be getting villagers over here. But a quarry in this area would be really good. Yeah, I think this right here will be a really good place to put in a quarry. So let's plan on doing that. And we'll need to make a bunch of stone cutters, probably about 4 or 5 of them, and getting them there. All right, there we go. The cliff face is finished, and I have that all done. So I've got that road that leads up to the top now, so we can follow it up. So we come along here. I've got some marble and stuff I'd like to switch out in some places. But this road leads us up and up to this tunnel. And we'll end up making this tunnel look quite a bit. Whoa! Yeah. I was supposed to fall down holes. So, as I was saying, we'll end up making this tunnel look a lot better. And we got a nice little railing along here. I may do something about this so it's not so uniform across here. But I like the way it looks. And it gives us a pretty good view from up here. We can see the cave. We got our another portal tree over there. Just beyond render distance is our village. And then the original village over there. But as the sun sets here, I think it's time for us to go ahead and call this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, I hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye.